Tinubu breaks silence on attack against Igbo voters in Lagos and makes appeal. The president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu condemned the violence that marred the governorship and state assembly elections on Saturday, urging those affected to raise above their difference for national interest and unity. According to Nigerian news agency, the gubernatorial election was plagued by a high level of violence, voter intimidation, and suppression in Lagos and some other states across the nation. The electoral acts are there. Anyone that violates all these acts in terms of voter intimidation, violence, the acts are there and what they need to do. I think for me, INEC should live up to its responsibility by making sure that anybody that is apprehended is prosecuted. There is nobody that should be above the law. When we refuse to do the needful by taking those that are found guilty, that are found violating all these acts of law to court to get them prosecuted, then worse things will begin to happen in our system. But since all these elections, I don't think with all these acts, we have had instances where some states elections were held and there was violence, but nothing happens. Once you don't deter it, it will continue on, and until things are done the right way, people will continue to abuse the process. The former governor of Lagos State denounced the verbal and physical abuse of voters during the polls, calling it immoral and contrary to the democratic ideal. In a statement, he added that in order for everyone who benefits from diversity to realize their full potential, he aimed to integrate the diversity and unity that his government fostered in Lagos into national governance. Elections should not be sad occasions, he said. They should be a celebration of our developing democracy and our citizens' freedom of choice. I find racial slurs especially hurtful since they can lead to needless mischaracterization, as has been noted in several places. I'm asking us to put aside our differences, which are actually small compared to the important threads that links us together as a people, regardless of the circumstances of our birth. I can speak to the power of our diversity and unity as a former governor of Lagos State. As your incoming president, I vow to uphold the inclusiveness we fostered in Lagos in national governance so that we may all reach our full potential. I will place a high premium on enlarging the civic sphere and preserving citizens' freedom to exercise their legal rights. The elections are over. In fact, the people have cast their ballots to choose the governors and state representatives who will represent them for the ensuing 4 years. This is the time for governance and leadership. He praised those elected to make sure that they govern right. The state governors make sure they live up to their responsibility, and all the House of Assembly members to make sure that they work for the people. I congratulate all of the elected governors as assembly members for deserving the people's trust. The 2023 election cycle has come to a fitting conclusion with the March 18 state legislature and governorship election that were held in all the 28 states of the Federation, or the 36 states of the Federation. I must thank everyone who contributed to the success of the polls, including President Muhammadu Buhari, the Independent National Electoral Commission, security agencies, observation groups, civil society organizations, development partners, and the electorate. At the state level, the election is crucial to the development and maintenance of democracy and democratic governance. More growth and a better quality of life for the general public will result from the consolidation of democratic governance and the subnational level. More of our people will benefit from the benefits of democracy and good governance as we firmly establish and solidify the gains of our democratic endeavors through the entire nation. The majority will prevail. In democracy, the majority will have the last say, but the majority could not prevent the minority from speaking up. As Democrats, we must defend the right of free speech. Winners must be kind and losers must have a big heart for tolerance and respect for the larger good of the country. As the elected, the only way to uphold the confidence and trust of the people, as well as the mandate placed in our hands, is to dedicate ourselves to serving the people. I hope politicians will listen and begin to do it right from now, because for long we've been yearning to see the dividends of democracy either at the state or national level. What we are seeing is just a tip. We want to see the real dividends of democracy, where our schools will not be locked for months, where you can easily go to the hospital and be sure of getting the right treatment, when security and light will be available, electricity, people that are willing to work, employment will be available, even if you don't want to work for anybody. Whatever business or venture you want to go into, that you are sure that you will play in an enabling environment. You want to do business, there's no bottleneck of paying multiple taxes here and there. At the end of the day, that is what the people are asking for. What is your take on this? President-elect has come out to say that what happened during the election, those attacks are not necessary. Kindly make your opinion known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you.